you know, you've heard us talk about alkalinity. I am Rob Spears. I'm half of Conscious Talk Radio. Of course, Brenda is the other half, but this is my specialty, talking about alkalinity and acid in our bodies. And I've got a great demonstration for you today, and a great product, actually, that can handle this problem that probably more than 80% of people have in this country at this time. And we know why, because it's that sad American diet, the standard American diet. So I just want to show you, you know, we talk a lot about drinking water and how important it is for everybody to be hydrated. So here is, and we're all spending a lot of money, and we're all filling up our landfills with these plastic bottles and creating these great floating islands out there. And, you know, we wonder why we are doing this, because I'm going to demonstrate something to you that may be shocking. We are spending money, and this is Coke, Dasani. This is their approach to keeping us all hydrated and filling up our landfills with bottles. Now, I do have to say to them, you know, some kudos, for now they are at least starting to produce these plastic bottles. You know, one of the big things in plastic bottles is that you can make them from corn, and I think, you know, with all the GMO corn, that's probably a better approach, making plastic rather than putting it in your body. This is Dasani, Coke, and this is Aquafina. So I'm just going to fill up these glasses. Now, right here is your pool testing reagent that tests pH. You know, you're familiar with doing this in your swimming pool or in your hot tub. And this will just give us the range of pH. Now, I got to tell you, basically, what is neutral is 7. Our bodies are at about 7.35 to a little higher. That's normal. So let's see what Dasani is, all of this water we're putting into our bodies. And let's take a look at Aquafina. A few drops of the reagent there. We let it twirl around, and I'm hoping you're starting to see this color. It's starting to look a little on the acid side of the line. Whoops, it's spilling, and it's spilling yellow drops. I hope you're seeing that. So you're seeing that? See where that is? See, that's going yellow toward orange a little bit. That's Dasani. Aquafina falling in just about the same range. So what do you think's happening with your body when you're putting water like this that's acidic? You wonder why it's hard to drink water. Well, we're not absorbing it well. If this is natural for us, this is what our body wants to take in this range here, at least this green color, you know, we're rejecting it now. I'd say we're right about in there, yellow. And, you know, as it says on this scale, sickness, disease, healthy, and vital over here. So let's see what happens. You know, when we talk about alkalinity in the body, we're talking about those kinds of chemicals, minerals actually, that you can put in your body to keep you alkaline. And why would you want to do that? Well, when your body isn't in the proper alkaline range, it starts leaching those minerals like calcium, like magnesium, like potassium from your bones, from your muscles, from your tissue. So, you know, actually people who are really deficient, they start showing up with osteoporosis, they start showing up with, you know, muscle drainage, all sorts of problems occur. As you've probably heard, and we've mentioned it on the show, a long time ago we discovered that cancer doesn't exist in an alkaline environment. So where would you like to be? Would you rather be kind of yellow and sickly over here, or would you rather be toward this blue-purple scale? Well, here's an answer, folks. There is this material, there's this product, we've talked about it, it's called Alkaline. It's put out by Yoli, and essentially it's calcium, magnesium, and potassium, but very special form of it. You know, simple minerals, but very difficult to create. They have been created by a company that I can say we're very proud is here in the Northwest. Now, Alkaline is calcium carbonate, nothing really special there. You know, a lot of people use calcium carbonate, but what makes it bioavailable is the magnesium and potassium form that they use in this, and it's in the hydroxyl form. Now in nature, hydroxyls are so hot that you can't take them into your body. They would burn you. But what nature does, it brings these hydroxyls in this form up through the soil. It processes them through plant material, those plants that we eat. You know, this is why so many vegetarians are much more alkaline than the meat eaters, because we know that's very acidic. But, you know, we're not going to stop eating meat. That's not happening for so many people. So there is a way that you can supplement and you can help, and you can actually use this form that's very bioavailable. Now let me show you what happens when you use just a small amount of alkali. Now, these very explosive hydroxyls are put together in a way that's very unique. It's patented. Nobody else has been able to do it. That creates a granule of calcium, magnesium, and potassium that your body just loves. And it's absorbed in your intestines, gets into your bloodstream, and then, you know, creates that alkaline reserve that you need to keep you in this range, which is somewhere between this green and this blue. So what happens when we put just a little bit of this in here? We're going to put a little in the Dasani. We're going to put a little bit in the Aquafina. And, you know, you saw me open these bottles. There was nothing. Ooh, magic. It's turning blue. And so's this one. You know, maybe I shouldn't have filled these glasses so much, but you can see how that color's changing. It's a little bluish, greenish. If I put a little more in, that color will get even darker. So why am I demonstrating this? Well, where would you rather be? Would you rather be in this level of sickness, disease, where your body's in an acidic state? Or would you rather, you know, move it toward alkaline? Now remember, what I'm using is the testing reagent that you use to test pH. This is the reagent that you use for your pool, you know, for your hot tub. This is the scale, you know, from sickly orange to really healthy and vital blue. What's so special about alkaline is that it's really dissolved in the intestines, and it can be taken in a gel cap form, which is also offered by Yoli, but you really need to do that on an empty stomach. So that's something to find out about. If you go to alkahealthnow.com and you look up the information, there is the protocol for that. Why is this important? Well, let me mention some of the symptoms. You know, if you have inflammation, if you've got joint pain, if you have acid indigestion, low energy, difficulty losing weight, you suffer from stress or even acid reflux or diet-induced acidosis. Folks, this is why you want to be alkaline. You know, for all of us who are weekend warriors, you know, as we get older, we may not work out as much, but we still like to get out there and to do a lot of things. Well, Monday can become very sore. You know, our muscles hurt. And when you are in an alkaline state, and when you're taking alkalite, you're not going to feel that way. Not only are you going to have more endurance, but you're not going to be sore, and your recovery time is going to be about as half. Now, here's something really fun for those that are athletic. This is called the Fun Drink, and it includes a lot of alkalite in it, along with electrolytes. It's got a lemon-lime flavor. Brenda and I really like it. When we go out and we do a lot of gardening, or, you know, we're bicycling, or we're being extra active, we drink more of this. You know, the more you drink, the more alkaline you are, and it can't hurt you. You get those electrolytes, those other salts that you need in your body, and you're going to be so happy you did. This is what Yoli does. Yoli puts alkalite in all of these products, and we're trying to replace things like Gatorade. You know, we don't need the sugar. There's no sugar, there's no additives, there's no preservatives. We're actually even talking to the Feingold Association about this, because the fact that it has no food colorings is huge. So folks, if you want your kids to be on something that's healthy, and if you're a kid, and you want something that actually tastes good, that has no sugar and is really good for you, this is the way you want to go. It's Yoli's Fun. And again, you can go to alkahealthnow.com to find out. And there is actually a free trial for the alkalite that's going on right now. So check that out. Now, a lot of people say to me, I actually spoke to some doctors, and they said, well, people come into the emergency room and their pH level's always the same. And I said, and yet there they are, unconscious, or, you know, in some kind of a diseased state. What's happening? Well, their body's drawing from their organs, their tissues, their muscles, their bones, all of these kinds of minerals that we don't normally get in our diets when we have no reserve. They're drawing from those, they're shutting down these organs, and they're showing up extremely ill. So here's an answer, folks, and this is the one, you know, you're going to hear a lot about alkalinity these days, but Alkalite, which is a Yoli product, is the one that Brenda and I have been taking now for years. When we first heard about this, and after the kind of diets that we'd been on, which are so difficult to maintain because it's so difficult to get the chemical and mineral content that you need in your foods because our soils don't support them, we found this supplement and we got involved. So I'd love for you to go to our website, aconscioustalk.net, you know, find out more about Yoli there, or to go to alkahealthnow.com. That's alkahealthnow.com. Read up on alkalinity, find out why it's important, and why this little packet is a great solution for you.